The EMS division of Johnston County Emergency Services continues to be a leader in the state. As our EMS system continues to grow, it's so important that we both individually and as a system remember where we came from. It's important that we honor the rich history that has got us where we are today with Johnston County EMS. So the history of the Johnston County EMS system goes back to the late 60s when funeral homes were actually doing the business of transport to the hospital, and they decided to get out of the business. So that's when the local rescue squads started to form. And these were all formed by local volunteers, just good citizens trying to help their community. Obviously the volunteerism, it lasted for a long time, and these squads were very successful with volunteers. But as it progressed, it started to decline, like we're used to seeing really across the country. So all of the rescue squads started to hire paid staff until it was primarily paid. If you fast forward to 2008, that's where Johnston County got into the business of EMS. So the Johnston County EMS division, as we know it today, was formed in 2008 with the merger of what was North Johnston EMS, which included Micro and Kinley Rescue Squad, and also Benson EMS. So in 2012, we merged with Clayton Area EMS, Smithfield EMS, and Princeton EMS. Smithfield and Clayton being the two largest agencies at the time within the system. So this was a huge undertaking, but again, it really showed the natural progression that we were taking as a county to be able to keep up with the growth and to be able to sustain EMS for the citizens of Johnston County. Then in 2017, we merged with Selma EMS, which again was another step in what we then knew was going to be the progression toward one agency. And then in 2021, we completed what was a 13-year journey in becoming one EMS agency with the merger of Four Oaks EMS and 5210 EMS. If you look back at the system and how we've honored those who have come forward and those who've really excelled in our system, for 22 years we had an EMS banquet and we gave awards in certain names, again, kind of the legends of the EMS system. We ended that back in 2018, but we've been looking at that and we think it's so important that we continue to honor people like we did then. So thanks to Johnston County EMS Incorporated, which is the nonprofit arm of the Johnston County EMS division within emergency services, we have created what's going to be the Johnston County EMS System Hall of Fame. So this is going to work to honor all those legends who came before, those who paved the way for us to be where we are today, progressing as an EMS system, being one of the leaders in the state and even in the country in EMS. We could not have done it without those who started those rescue squads and those who, again, they paved the way for us to be here today. So the Hall of Fame is going to honor those individuals. In May of 2024, we're going to induct our first class of Hall of Fame inductees. And we'll be announcing those at a later date, but this is going to be something where those who have worked in our system for a long time, those who volunteered, those who worked previously for the rescue squads, they can come to our department where we're going to have this Hall of Fame and they can see the names, they can see the plaques. For those individuals and those families, they'll receive a plaque as well and they'll know that their contribution mattered. For the new people coming along and those working today, they'll be able to look at these people and they'll be able to see that we appreciate the work that's done here every day and that it doesn't go unnoticed. And so for those who work hard, for those who contribute, for those who continue to help us lead the way in EMS, that's going to be remembered. And they potentially could have their name forever in the system of Johnston County EMS within this Hall of Fame.